course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Back to pass. It's Scott. Looks left and finds his target there. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, the quarterback obviously saw something there for him to hand it off. It was probably the defense not being in their lanes and sitting back against the pass game. And, man, did he make them pay for it.
And the Canes are going to cash in this red zone trip. And on first down, right back to the running game. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunity.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. The Hurricanes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Scott. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Looking for 6. Oh, and he cannot hold on to the end zone. Missed opportunity there in the red zone. Sets up a 3rd down. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Launching one to the end zone. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is...
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Looking to pass. It's Scott. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. Canes looking to cash in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets rid of it on the move. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown.
Chris, in the spread era over the years, Rivers has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be set.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Scott. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call...
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Second down play coming up. This has been a tremendous fight through three quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, all right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache.
And looking for a big play here. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They jump in front here in the fourth. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Stiff arms the man. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown for the U. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense operating from the pistol. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which of course is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Martinez. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass this time. That's caught. It's Horton. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's looking to scramble. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Handoff taken, heads off right tackle. In the clear at the 25. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Scott. The pass rush closing in. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? And looking for a big play here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's just...
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Martinez. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
42 Spider.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a strong stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And there, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, you got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That's a bullet over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a 1st and goal situation. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd and goal for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either run.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain of the play. He's out of bounds, and that'll end the third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30. Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. First down here for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Great move there. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. A handoff to the back. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top 2 seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. That gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pass, it's Scott. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Canes with first and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets some space, refusing to be stopped on this play. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down here. And he'll set up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they flip into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick throw to the left. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Trying to find some room. It's Martinez. And that run produces a decent gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Tries the right with a quick throw. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown for the U. This quarterback on fire today. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Can he make it to the marker? That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll run it to the right side. A quick juke. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Good job up front by this offensive line. Good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
The pocket breaking down. And the sack is made. It's a nice play there by the sophomore. 2nd down now after the sack. Dropping back. It's Scott. Bringing pressure. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. The defender gets a hand in here to break the pass up. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And just, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players. When you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
But head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. The Hurricanes pick up enough to get a 1st down there. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that,
A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. To the air, it's Scott. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Canes will line up here on 1st down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, that's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. Very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running with purpose. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Jukes to get past a man. Touchdown, Canes. And the beatdown continues. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. 2nd down play coming up. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Oh, and nothing. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Gonna run it. It's Martinez. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. We'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant.
Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown for the U. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Another positive game by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all, the national championship.
What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. He said mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.